Coming soon to a theater near you. You've seen Spider-Man save the day and be the hero. You've seen his struggles, his challenges, and his evolution. Now it's time for Sony Pictures to milk the Spider-Man property for all it's got with a new movie from the Spider-Man universe. This is Spider-Man NYPD Perspective. Follow the NYPD in the Spider-Man universe, copyright Sony Pictures, as they solve cases unrelated to Spider-Man and racially profile people of all colors on their path to justice. A crazy, action-packed film where the police shoot and kill unarmed minority civilians because they look like they could sell drugs one day, and
oh yeah, you scare when you moved a little bit.
Watch as New York's finest mercilessly beat down protesters in crazy action scenes, like where they run over a group of the evil pot-smoking liberals with their car and trample them with horses because how dare they stand up for what they believe in. Where is Spider-Man in all of this? Well, it doesn't matter. He's doing something not being racist. You'll have to sit through 3.5 hours and 4 sequels of Spider-Man NYPD Perspective. Property of Sony Pictures, trademark Sony Pictures. We are Sony Pictures. Sony Pictures owns this franchise. Don't you fucking forget it, Marvel. We will milk this all day. Ladies and gentlemen, the Short News Podcast with your host, Alex Mador.
What you're asking for has got a powerful price.
Hello. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Short News Podcast. All right, yeah, hell yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Yo, that pufferfish. Is that making you think of your ex, anyone? Oh. I'm sorry. Let me see how the audio is. Is this gonna overload the mic or not? No, we're many decibels below. Okay, perfect. Well, so my name is Alex Mador. This is a Short News Podcast. I really appreciate you being here. It's January 6th when I'm recording this, so happy Insurrection Day. It's the first anniversary of when those idiots stormed the Capitol in hopes that they would actually change something. I watched a New York Times documentary recently about the insurrection, and it did a great job of covering the whole thing from start to finish. But anyways, it's been a fun week. I started my new class. I started Twitch streaming consistently and getting viewers now. I streamed for 10.5 hours yesterday, and it was fun. People actually showed up to the chat to say hi and joke around with me. I made a joke that got clipped, and it's now online. Because in Halo there is this challenge that I was trying to complete called the back smack challenge, where you hit the enemy in the back with your melee attack 3 times to get 250 XP points, something like that. Because I'm XP hunting. I beat all the weekly challenges. I'm fucking awesome. But I kept forgetting what the challenge was called, and I started calling it the Backshot Challenge, which was fantastic content. Someone in the chat had to remind me that it was called Backsmack because my mind was so deep in the gutter. So I beat the Backshot Challenge, in case you're wondering. I did it. I did it. But Halo Infinite. Yeah, Halo Infinite, very fun game. And it's free to play, too. I bought the Battle Pass, though, because I had to. It was $10. And it makes it so much better. You get all the goodies. And it's much better, in my opinion, much better than buying a Fortnite Battle Pass. I was watching some Twitch streamers to see what other people do on their stream, and I noticed that Ninja still plays Fortnite. He's been playing Fortnite since like 2016. How is he not sick of it? It's literally a baby game. It has children's characters in it. It's the same game every season that you play. There are people who were children when Ninja started streaming Fortnite who are now adults with jobs. It's probably them like making him so much money. But like he's literally just a Fortnite streamer and does nothing else. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I like every time I see him streaming, it's just Fortnite. I'm like, wow, this is boring, dude. This is boring. Like, try a new game. Try something new. Anyways, we should get into some current events since the show is about news, right? Let me close this window. God damn, the birds outside. Okay, where were we? News? So, COVID. Let's talk COVID as we always do. The Omicron variant is going strong with record-setting infection rates, and the government has given up and doesn't care about the health of citizens anymore. Joe Biden's administration has been acting like there is no problem, which is eerily similar to the Trump administration's mishandling of COVID when Trump was in power. And I've been shitting on Biden a lot, but for good reason. I'm not happy with what he's been doing. And like we saw in that interview he had a couple weeks ago, he said he didn't even see Omicron coming. How? And why? You're the fucking president. And the rest of us saw it coming and we knew we were fucked. You're gonna act like you didn't see a problem? And that will just justify your actions or inactions in this case? That's the most politician-ass thing that anyone has ever done. They're mainly focused on testing people. The number of tests that they ordered still isn't enough for everyone, and that's why you see people lining up to get tested, like huge long-ass lines, or like where I am, tests run out at the pharmacies every day, so it's impossible to even get tested. I was sick 2 weeks ago, like really, really bad, like throat, stomach, coughing, puking, and I didn't get tested because it was fucking impossible to find a place that had any. I'm experiencing the healthcare crisis our country is having firsthand. Last week, I was almost unable to afford my Zoloft because of rising medication prices. Now I'm unable to get a COVID test when I need one. In a pandemic. This is a disaster. Obviously, Biden didn't order nearly enough COVID tests, which is stupid of him to do if you're really trying to make a difference here when this variant is like ravaging everything. But it's all about optics for this administration, not about saving the American people. And, you know, I'm telling you, he's not going to be reelected unless he makes some major changes. Because right now, he's fucking things up. Speaking of fucking things up in the government. So, you know how New York City got a new mayor during the new year? So New York City Mayor Eric Adams, who, you know, I don't really like that much just because he's like a former cop. Like, wasn't he the police chief? So like, no, not cool. We don't like cops at this show. But so he's done a fantastic job already at pissing New Yorkers off by calling essential workers low-skilled workers and downplaying the risks that come with working in person during Omicron and like the risks that these essential workers are going through to do their jobs. And not only that, but he's at odds with the New York City Teachers Union, who is calling for remote learning in light of the record-setting COVID numbers. And Adams says just keep testing and getting vaccinated, which, okay, fine. Like, at least we have the vaccine. Cool. but you're not respecting the hard work that teachers and essential workers do in order to do their jobs during the pandemic while trying not to die. People can still get sick from Omicron even if they're vaccinated. Not only that, but to get tested in New York City, you have to potentially get COVID by waiting in a long ass line with other people and for like hours. So like what is the point of that if you can't even do that right? And it would be ideal if teachers were allowed to work remotely until we have these variants in control. I still don't understand why both Adams and de Blasio are against that. It has something to do with the economy and with parents needing school as a method of childcare so they can go to work or just avoid being parents or both. Everything is about the economy and making sure it's thriving, even if it means hundreds of thousands of people get sick and too many people unnecessarily take up hospital beds and resources. My grandma has to get a serious surgery unrelated to COVID and has to be in the hospital, of course. And she's scared of catching COVID just from being there. And I don't blame her. It's really scary. And if hospitals got too overwhelmed, she might not be able to get her surgery. And that's really fucked up. But she's not in New York City and isn't a teacher, so that's good. And teachers and essential workers, they should be valued a lot more than they currently are by New York City government officials like Eric Adams. Teachers everywhere should be more valued for what they do. Oh, my microphone made a weird noise. Okay, so what I was saying is we need to be more mindful of human life, not big businesses and super wealthy CEOs. The government has shown us that they don't care about our lives. They care about taking as much tax as they can from the working class, protecting billionaires and sending people back to work in person when that's the worst possible thing to do right now. And I know people who are petrified because their state government is making them go back into their office because they work for the state. And there's no excuses to get out of that. That's just showing that they don't care about the people who work for them. They're sending them to get sick, potentially hospitalized, pretty much guaranteeing that to happen. Like, so what? You're going to get sick, just get tested? Fuck you. I don't know what the future holds for the United States in the COVID-19 pandemic. It seems like the government just wants us to get fucked. They're like, oh, we don't care anymore. Just do whatever. If you get it, we're not really responsible. But going to work. The economy needs to do well so the corporations we protect can be happy. No, dance for me, bitch. It's rigged for the wealthy to benefit no matter what. And the rest of us get screwed in the process. I just knocked over my vaporizer. That's great. That'll sound great on the podcast. 1 second. Okay, I put it on the ground. I mean, it was already on the ground, but whatever. So yeah, what was I saying? The country is rigged, and they killed America. The country kills your hopes and dreams on a daily basis. This doesn't happen in countries with things like socialized healthcare, because healthcare is a human right. In other countries, acknowledge that. The United States is the only country where their healthcare system is pretty much just get fucked. Speaking of healthcare, because I'm moving away from COVID now, but this is healthcare related. Stephanie Motto from 90 Day Fiancé fame, who started selling her farts in jars for thousands of dollars per jar, was hospitalized recently. It was only a matter of time. I think she had a heart attack because she drank like 3 protein shakes and a bunch of other crazy things that would turn her into a gas station. And that became life-threatening. But she's home now from the hospital and is retiring from selling her farts. But I would say she was pretty successful in that short-lived endeavor. She made over $50,000 selling those farts, and I kind of understand why you would want to keep going. It's just not healthy, though. And I wonder if the ER bill used up a lot of her fart jar profits, knowing how expensive the healthcare system is. Like I said, get fucked. And now I see that she's been shilling an NFT collection. I think it's called Fart Jar NFTs, and they're just cartoon pictures of jars of farts with smiley faces on them, or some shit like that, like little characters. They're just like collectible fart jars. Yeah. So because of course she would turn this whole ordeal into NFTs. Everyone's making NFTs, and I'm leaving the NFT and crypto space, probably for good. I was talking about this on stream 2 days ago, and I hate all that crypto shit. The majority of the coins are pump and dump scams where a few people own the majority shares of the coin. So after other people buy the coin and the price rises because of that, these majority shareholders sell all of their coins for a major profit, while the people who weren't in on this scheme lose all the money they invested when the value of the coin drops and crashes because the scammers who ran this whole thing sold their majority shares. Also, just like, you can't even buy anything with crypto. Tesla doesn't even accept Bitcoin anymore. If I go to the deli and order a sandwich, this is unrelated to Tesla, but if I go to the deli and order a sandwich or whatever, like a salad, I don't give a fuck, whatever you like, I can't pay for that sandwich with my Ethereum balance. Oh, but you can buy digital assets. Okay, so I'm just going to use all my Ethereum to buy a picture of a monkey that will probably be worthless in 2 years because it's not even one of the authentic pictures of monkeys. It's one of the millions of copycat versions that have zero value. Yeah, let me use my money to buy that instead of fucking groceries or gas for my car. That's so stupid. Like, I'm still into VR and metaverse technology, but crypto and the crypto bro to the moon mentality drives me crazy. All those people act like they're smoking crack. And NFTs, similar. They're similar, but even more worthless than crypto. Unless there's something that can be used in a game or in a metaverse world. Otherwise, what is it for? What are you doing with a picture sitting in your crypto wallet? If you want to show it to anyone, you have to right-click save it anyways, which anyone can do to have the picture you just paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for, depending on what it is. And I love seeing NFT bros on Twitter taking L's, being like, "Stop screenshotting my apes. You don't own them. That's theft. I'm going to report you to the FBI." And to that I say, shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Like, you neck-bearded, fedora-wearing, sweaty weirdo. Go invest your money in some shit that can't be easily replicated. like NFT racehorses are cool. The Zedrun game is addicting. That shit works. That shit has purpose. It's good. But I saw someone who made shitty JPEG knockoffs of Zedrun horses, and they aren't even connected to any sort of game. They're literally just pictures of horses, of like horses in the style of Zedrun. So that's a fucking scam. It's just misleading people for a quick buck. There's also a lot of hacking and theft of people's purchased NFTs. A dude got all of his Bored Apes stolen from him, and then the hacker resold them for a ton of money. That's where the "all my apes gone" meme comes from, that tweet. that's been memed to oblivion now. The dude was devastated, and to that I say, what the fuck were you expecting? You're stupid enough to spend millions of dollars on shitty pictures of monkeys, so obviously you're stupid enough to lose all your money. All my apes gone, all your brain cells gone, dude. You should worry about all your brain cells that are gone because you made that stupid purchase of a fucking picture of a monkey that someone hacked into easily and stole from you and then resold themselves. Good job. You played yourself. How about use a fucking VPN and don't save your seed phrase somewhere that like someone could find it. And if I buy someone's NFT and like an art piece, it's because I like the artist and want to help them to help financially support them as they would do for me in my art. I make sure the work is original and abstract, and if it has cats in it, I'll definitely be purchasing it. Other than that, I buy racehorses that have purpose, maybe crypto kitties if I can afford it, nothing else in the crypto world. I used to do the God, my voice. It's been happening all week. I mean, I streamed for 10 and a half hours yesterday, but so I used to do the race car thing, but I stopped because it wasn't worth playing that much. But yeah, no, NFTs, you gotta find ones with purpose or ones that are authentic and original. Like if you just see like a random picture of a monkey, no, dude, don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. Okay? Listen to me. This is financial advice, and I'm telling you, don't waste your money on useless NFTs. That's good advice. That is great financial advice. Okay, so we're going back to politics to roast some Republicans. Ted Cruz has not appeared on Fox News in a while, so we're gonna have to go with someone else. Governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, finally came out of hiding after being rumored to have gotten COVID. So let's see how he's recovering. I heard he didn't sound so great when he gave a press conference and had some breathing problems, according to Midas Touch. He's complaining about how AOC and other Democrats went to Florida on vacation for the holidays. And I said this in the last episode. It's not a good look. And it also doesn't seem like the safest place to go if you're a Democrat who doesn't want to get COVID in one of the most COVID positive states. So let's see what he has to say about this. I'm curious, you know? I am curious.
All right, in case you're wondering, Joe Biden still had zero answers for the lack of COVID-19 testing. Just as the Omicron variant was surging, President Joe Biden headed for the beach for his lengthy vacation. Naturally, Democrats, they wanted to know where, not Joe Biden was, where Governor Ron DeSantis was, including...
Well, he was missing. He was literally missing.
Congresswoman Alexander.
He didn't give a press conference for like 3 weeks. Like, that's weird. That's really weird. What do you expect, Sean Hannity? You expect people to not worry? You want people to not worry about their governor?
Andrea Ocasio-Cortez, who tweeted, hasn't Governor DeSantis been inexplicably missing for like 2 weeks? As it turns out, Governor DeSantis was working in Tallahassee and also was with his wife while she was receiving cancer treatments. Ocasio-Cortez, what was she?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, that's actually a good reason if he was like dealing with that. But I don't know, because some people say COVID, other people say cancer, or his wife's cancer, maybe both. I guess we have to see when he comes on in a second if he sounds like COVID-y. I sound COVID-y right now. You hear this? Like my voice is getting so hoarse. God, I don't know. Am I going to be able to stream today? Maybe I just need water. I don't know. All right. I think I fixed it.
She doing? She was down in Miami enjoying a maskless vacation in the state of Florida.
Well, first of all, she's having a drink with her partner, her boyfriend. They're out to eat outside. They're outdoors, away from other people. And you can't drink anything with a mask on. You would know this, Sean, if you actually wore a mask when you went out in public. You probably don't, because you're on the side that doesn't like doing that. So, anyways, the picture is not that bad. It's not that bad. Florida, again, not the best idea of like places to go during a pandemic. Kind of tone deaf. I will agree with that. But hey, man, DeSantis was fucking missing. At least like send out a tweet or something.
With videos of her in a crowded club dancing the night away, maskless, and from the pandemic through.
Oh, that's not social distance. That is not social distance. Wait, let me see this. I need to full screen this. Jamie, could you full screen that for me?
Ripping through her home city of New York City, where nearly 20% of the population.
Oh, yeah, she's maskless and hugging everyone. Yo, what? What the hell? Dude, that's Miami. You can't just be going around maskless hugging everyone. Are you stupid, AOC? What the fuck? You think people weren't going to see this and be like, yo, Omicron, did you forget, dude? Did you forget, AOC? Does the O stand for Omicron in AOC? I know it doesn't. I know Ocasio, but it'd be funnier. It's funnier if you say A Omicron C. No, that's not even funny. What is wrong with me? Anyways, fuck, dude. That does not look good on her part. That looks like somebody who does not care about COVID. So both sides suck is the conclusion that I'm coming to. Both sides suck. They're both hypocrites in their own ways. We are fucked. Nobody cares about the American people. I don't know. This is just upsetting.
Population estimates show have Omicron. But according to the Congresswoman, any criticism of her vacation, and I don't get this part, is somehow sexually motivated.
I didn't get that part either. I do think some people that are like obsessed with hating on her do have like some weird some repressed sexual feelings about her that they can't deal with because they hate her so much. But the way she went about this was not good. Like that tweet that she made just sounded like a high school girl who like thinks too highly of herself. And it's just not a good look. The whole vacation is not a good look. The Democrats look so bad. They look so bad this year. I mean, it's only 6 days into the year, but I mean like this past year that we've been going through this shit.
You'll have to explain that to me. It's time for rational adults take back the swamp and state houses all across the country, put an end to this COVID-19 madness once and for all. Joining us now, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
Hey.
Governor, I actually talked to people on your staff. You were in Tallahassee.
Damn, why does he look? He literally looks like my dad. Is my dad secretly Ron DeSantis? Yo, that's not good.
Most of the time. And when you weren't in Tallahassee, you were with your wife. And by the way, our thoughts and prayers are with her as she's going through her treatments.
Yeah, Sean, I mean, when people try to say that that's a vacation, I think anyone that's gone through those treatments would not agree that
I don't think anybody said you were on vacation, though. I think everybody thought you had COVID. Because, like, that's what all signs point to. Usually when a Republican goes missing like that, and they don't like tell anyone where they are and don't make an appearance, a governor doesn't make an appearance for 3 weeks, there's like something they're trying to hide. I'm not saying his wife isn't going through cancer treatments. That is also happening. But he could have gotten COVID. I'm not saying he did get COVID, but he could have gotten COVID. It's not like that's impossible. I'm sorry. I'm not letting him speak.
Chemotherapy is a vacation, and so my wife has had to go through that. I've accompanied to all those treatments, trying to be a supportive husband, and so that's what we were doing on the one day where I didn't have anything on my public calendar, because it is a private matter. But if people are going to lie, we're going to fight back. And I can tell you, when you have people like that Congresswoman who rip Florida because we're open, who say you need lockdown policies, and then the first chance they get, they come running down to my state. If I had $1 for every lockdown politician that's done that over the last 2 years, I'd be awfully wealthy right now.
I guess he's not wrong. He's not wrong, because every politician fucking sucks in this country. Except like Bernie. But like he fucking sucks in some ways too. But he's like the best we've got. And he's like 1,000 years old. How can like a dude that's like 1,000 years old be the most progressive person that, and like the most authentic person in politics that we have? Bernie wouldn't go to Florida during a pandemic. That's the thing. And DeSantis is able to call out the Democrats right now because they have openly shown their hypocrisies to the public. And people have every right to be pissed. And now Fox News is going to take advantage of that. And now, this is just going to contribute to the Democrats losing the next election, because people look at this and they get mad. Again, understandably. It's like, why are we following all these lockdown rules? Why am I not going out and seeing people? But you, as a politician, are allowed to go do that. Maskless, hugging people. Like, why is that okay for you? That's not sexual frustration in any way. Like, how is that sexual frustrations? That's just, you're a hypocrite. You were caught being a hypocrite. So fucking say something that isn't just super defensive and egotistic, AOC. Because now we have these Republicans like DeSantis who are slimy people who can go and say, hey, you did that thing that you said not to do. You did that thing that you said not to do. Now I'm the good guy. I was in chemo with my wife. Or my wife was in chemo and I was with her. He looks like good guy Ron right now, okay? And AOC looks like another standard fucking politician who, like I said, I'm going to sound like Keemstar, is a hypocrite. Hypocrite.
I got to laugh. That's funny. How did we end up? Now, you ended up, when Joe Biden first talked about the vaccine mandate, he also then began buying.
But then again, also, like, AOC is vaccinated. She's probably triple vaxxed. But still, the triple vaxxed people are catching Omicron. I know people who got the booster like weeks ago, and then they got COVID. Like, most people I know have gotten COVID now, and with this variant. So that's like fucking crazy. Not really the time to go to Florida and be having so much like contact with people with no mask. Literally hugging people that you don't know. Like, what the fuck? What does she not see wrong with that? And again, the rest of us that listen to people like her are doing the right things. That's what's crazy, is that the regular American people get screwed over every possible way by politicians. And then those politicians go out of their way to be like, hey, I'm above you. I can do all those things that I told you not to do. And I can get away with it because I made the fucking rules. And that is fucked up.
Buying out all the monoclonal antibodies. and was rationing something that we didn't have a shortage of. But you decided to spend your own Floridian money and buy it yourself. How do you explain not having enough tests available, enough monoclonals available, and enough antivirals available when we know that they work? How is that even possible?
Well, I think with the monoclonals, that is absolutely leading to people dying, because we saw when we put in our sites this summer in Florida to deal with the Delta wave, we kept tens of thousands of people out of the hospital. We saved thousands of lives by providing that treatment. So that should have been replicated in all these other states. But instead, what Biden and his cronies have done, they've seized control of all the monoclonal.
I love how he used cronies. That's what I love, how they're like deflecting all of the things that the media said about Trump. They're like Trump and his cronies. Now it's no, Biden and his cronies. It's like, shut the fuck up. Don't you have like anything else to say that isn't just deflecting?
Antibodies. So yes, when we were in the pinch, I bought some myself. None of the governors now are able to do that because the feds have seized control. So we're in a situation where we've now asked for 40,000 more every week because I have people that I could help, and they are holding on to it, and they're not distributing it the way we need it to be distributed.
You had these centers all across Florida.
It's probably because they're pushing for vaccinations. You don't need to treat the virus if you can prevent it. That's the thing. I think that's the approach that Biden's administration is taking in that regard. I don't like standing up for Biden. But I did vote for him, and I am pro-vaccine, and so I'm for being proactive as opposed to being reactive. We have way too many reactionaries in our government, and not enough people being proactive, not enough people trying to prevent problems from arising. They just try to put band-aids on it. That's what the monoclonal antibodies are. That's a treatment. Great, like we should have those treatments, but people should also be vaccinated, so that way we won't need as many of those treatments. But DeSantis doesn't want vaccinations to be mandated. He is going to twist all of this. And like a Biden doesn't want people to be alive. And like, yeah, I think Biden doesn't care about people, but like for different reasons. I think that Biden wants people to get vaccinated. That administration wants people to get vaccinated. And survive that way. Because that's what makes sense. We shouldn't just like let people get COVID if we can stop it from happening.
Florida, free of charge to anybody that had a break. That was when we first had the first breakthrough cases with Delta. It quickly ended Delta in your state, and now they're not available at this point, and you can't even buy your own? I just read that today.
Well, they give us some, but they don't give us as much as we need. So we've built an infrastructure, Florida and Sean. We could scale up to 2 to 3 times the number of treatments that they're sending us, and we could make those readily available. We've asked them to do that. We have sites that will be turned on, additional sites, within less than 24 hours if they send us the medication. And so we're asking them to send it to us. We know it will help people. And the fact of the matter is they've had a lot of time to plan for this wave.
You have talked to the producer of Regeneron.
We don't know that. Well, the federal government says there's no shortage. But if there's not, then why are they not sending what these people need? I think they may have not purchased enough. And I think that's probably the root of why they're being so scarce with it.
All right. Well, our prayers, we've been friends a long time. Our prayers to your wife as she goes through that harsh treatment.
But yeah, I hope she gets well. I don't wish that upon anyone, even people I don't agree with, of course. That would be fucked up. Like, I lost a friend to cancer last year, around this time. It was really fucked up. He was a big fan of the show. Very, very great, like, supporter. You know, it sucks. It really does suck. So I do, even though, like I said, I don't agree with that guy. I don't agree with his approach, his anti-vax approach. I think it is endangering a lot of people. I think if he's not vaccinated, then he's also like, and not masking and not telling his state to follow those precautions that have been set out, then isn't he kind of endangering his wife who's going through this treatment that would make her immune system extremely vulnerable? I don't know. Just me thinking. Just me thinking. Anyways, it's time to move on to one of the final segments of the show. Keeping Up with the Karens, where we react to the latest Karen public freakouts, which have been exacerbated since the COVID restrictions. So here we go. Let's keep up with some Karens. These always stress me out so much, though.
Caucasian is not the word you want to say when you're about... No, don't record.
I just want to make sure we're in 2021. Caucasian is not a good word to say.
I'm not speaking for half of the people in here, but I'm just saying, just don't say that.
Don't say Caucasian.
No.
Got it.
Don't.
Caucasian is this is the most on-brand 2021 shit ever, bro. Literally, I just got...
Caucasian is a bad word? How? Isn't that like the technical term for a white person? Caucasian? I think she's just like white fragility. Is that what that is?
I told a word I can't... This is hilarious. Cool shit.
Stupid white people. That's it.
That's the brand name.
I'm not racist at all.
I'm not saying you're racist. I hear that, but just so we're clear, right? And this is just for my legal protection. Come to a white bar saying Caucasian. Caucasian is a slur in 2021. We cannot say that.
It is.
I love his laugh.
I love stand-up.
That is a big laugh. I love that because she's full of shit. She's full of shit. She's just harassing this dude, and it's not cool.
Comedy is so much. You cannot have this shit anywhere else.
Yeah.
You guys have been great.
You don't know what you're getting into.
Yikes. Oh, that sounded like I might get hung, so I'm gonna roll out. You guys have a nice day. Bow. Nice meeting y'all. Nice meeting y'all.
Yeah, did she threaten him? He could drop her ass in a second. That dude was huge. And she was tiny. Like, where do, like, white ladies get off? Where they think they can just, they're like 4 feet. They can just approach like a 6-foot dude and be like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know what they could do. You know what they could do, so why are you even trying? Because you want to be like, oh, you hit a girl, you hit a woman. Oh, he is evil. He's a domestic. He touched my arm.
Nothing against you. It's about all of this 21 months of the community of health.
Her mask is down and something about 21 months of bullshit.
Not disclosing to the Chinese people who are end-to-end with those
no, it's
people.
The Chinese people? Oh, no.
Create all of the epidemic who became it's because of you, Chinese people.
Oh, no. Oh, no, the dude is Asian, and she's, like, yelling at them with her mask off. If you're gonna get mad about COVID being here, at least keep your mask on when you're doing racism.
You. I'm gonna call my family is one of the best lawyers in Montreal. Who are you?
God, I don't give a shit. Can you just like leave these poor people alone? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
You guys are.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. It's been 21 months that we deal with this.
Yeah, we've all dealt with this shit. We're all going through it. It sucks for all of us. You're crazy. You need help. You need to go to an institution where you're not bothering other people and attacking people for their race and blaming them for a virus that is not their fault because they're fucking Asian American. They live in America, you stupid idiot. I can't say the word I want to say. I can't say the word I want to say.
21 months.
Shame on you.
Like, stop saying 21
You
months.
are liquor. I bet you liquor.
She's so good.
No, these are mine. These are mine. Those are yours. Yeah. Only the bottle of wine is hers.
Oh,
okay. I'm trying to get the answer. I'm not getting it. Yeah. Only the bottle of wine is hers. The rest is ours.
Is she like stealing their groceries or whatever?
It's easy to go with the population like, oh, you're loser, easy, loser, bye, loser, bye. Loser. And by the way, you're recorded. And if you try to do any harm, I'm a big lawyer in Montreal. You loser.
Okay, she's got to go somewhere. Padded room. People need padded rooms.
That's enough. Take your shit and go.
Yeah, but you will not.
She slammed her phone down. It's like, you just broke your phone, you psycho.
I will never respect all of your bullshit going on.
Well, you don't respect nothing.
What do I don't respect?
You respect nothing.
What do I respect?
Because you're a big lawyer and you're...
What do I don't respect? Come and talk to me. I don't tolerate all of this. I've been lined up forever.
This isn't a movie set.
I'm gonna idea.
This is not a movie set. What does that mean?
I don't know who are you talking to? I'm working and you're you work here. Are you the manager? Are you the owner? Or you started running your mouth because I asked her that I said we weren't done eating yet.
I am literally working and this is
I don't give a You what do you do here? You're a cook? Back those balls up! Come over here right now!
Jesus Christ.
Place.
This is what I mean when I say this shit stresses me out.
Who owns the place? We're eating here. All I asked the girl, I said to the girl, I said, we're still eating, we're not done yet. That's all I said. And you started getting cocky and being a smart ass with me.
No, that's not how it
yeah, that is how it went. And you just try to yell at me and tell me to leave. Yeah, it is. Yes, it's is.
Hey, Karen, watch the language.
What did you say?
You heard me.
Karen?
Yeah.
You're literally ruining. Why don't you never eat again because you weigh 500 pounds? Fat,
Oh.
fat, police. Somebody call the police.
Oh, I need to be on.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do. What did I do? I didn't do anything.
They got her.
You're refusing to wear a mask and you're being aggressive with us.
I'm not being aggressive. You're following me around the store like I'm stealing.
No.
Yeah, they're following you around the store because you're infecting everybody.
I'm just not wearing a mask because it's not a law. I don't have to wear a mask.
It's a mandate.
Private property.
Okay.
We require the...
Well, where's your policy? I want to see your handbook.
Come on. I'll show you.
Bring me your policy.
It's on the door.
Because everyone wants to wear a mask and listen to whatever these ridiculous rules are. They all still getting with a mask on. So let me see.
Yeah, it's on the outside.
Yeah, you still gotta you gotta wear a mask. It does help. It does help a little bit. Anything to prevent. Why does nobody want to take preventative measures? What? Nobody wants to see your face that bad. You're probably really fucking ugly.
You see, she has 4 masks on. No. I want to see your policy.
It's on the door.
No, I want to see your handbook policy that you have written.
No, nobody has a handbook policy. If there's a sign on the door that says you got to wear a mask, that means you have to wear a mask. Do you not know how to read? Do you not know how to read signs? That's what I don't understand about these people. They think they can just do whatever the fuck they want. It's an American thing. It's an American thing. It's very American. It's a free country, and I can have the freedom to infect other people because that is what I can do in America. It's like, no, you can't. You really can't.
It doesn't matter. That's a piece of paper that you guys made and printed up in the back on your computer.
So is a handbook. So is a handbook. A handbook is a bunch of pieces of paper that were printed on a computer. Stupid.
want to actually see your policy of IKEA that states that you cannot serve people without a mask.
It's on the door.
I don't care.
You have to see it. It's on the door.
No.
It's on the door. I don't care.
That's a piece of paper on the door. I want to actually see your policy.
It's on the door.
For no mask. So show me your policy patch. That's up to me. You're wearing your mask. You're protected. Why are you worried so much of me wearing my mask?
Why are you worried so much about what our policy is?
Because I want to shop freely. Because
You can shop freely with a mask on. Just get out of the store.
I'm a free citizen in the United States. So I have every right to want to shop.
A free citizen in the United States, again, like, that doesn't mean anything. That means nothing. There are rules that you have to follow when you go into a store. Otherwise, you get kicked out. That goes with any dress code. I say this all the time. I'm just a broken fucking record at this point. But if you go into a store and you're not wearing a shirt, they're going to be like, hey, you need to put on a shirt. Otherwise, like, we're going to kick you out. And they have every right to do so. You're going to fight them without a shirt on? You look ridiculous. And having a shirt on or off, like having your shirt off, that's not infecting anyone. That's just, traumatizing some people. But like not wearing a mask during a pandemic is potentially life-threatening to people around you and to yourself, but you don't seem to care about yourself. These people, these Karens, they don't seem to ever care about even their own safety.
I spend my money wherever I
also
am.
on private property. That's
But
the part you're missing.
what you're missing is your
Yeah, you got nothing.
to the public. That's
In
what
a
you're
private
missing.
building. We're a private business. We are a private business.
I don't stop. I never stop.
Yeah, you do. What?
I do not.
You think we bang on the ceiling for fun?
You bang on my ceiling all the time. I am
You
so
think
tired
we
of
do
it.
it for fun? You think we do it because we're bored?
I am tired of you.
Well, I'm tired of you, lady. I'm tired of having to listen to your crap every night.
I don't do it every night.
Every night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You need to get her, sir.
You
need to
can
her.
get my ass. I am tired of you.
Oh, thank you.
I am not going anywhere.
Let me tell you something. My kids are asleep. Get your ass back upstairs, lady.
I am so tired of you.
Get upstairs. Go home. Honey. Go home. Hey, you need to get her. I'm going to call the cops. You need to get her.
Come on, honey. Call him for what?
Because you're on my
I'm
doorstep
decorating
screaming
my
at me.
tree?
You're on my doorstep screaming at me and my
Why did you
5-year-old's
come
are
up to
asleep.
my house?
I do. You don't answer the door.
the door.
Go home.
Why
Go
should I
home.
answer the door?
Go home.
So
lady.
you can call the cops?
Listen, my kids are in here asleep. Go home.
Your damn kids. I don't care about you.
Do you know her?
I know you don't care about me. You spit on my ceiling every night. Why should I care about you?
Her nephew is so embarrassed. He's like, I'm sorry. I just got here.
I'm so
I'm
tired
so
of
sorry
you.
about that.
You know her?
Merry Christmas!
She's my aunt. I just got here. I've been driving.
Eat it, Tater.
Yes, I definitely will. Does this have your...
Yeah, I'm the owner, so you can talk to me if you have a problem.
Okay, yeah, and I'll definitely be... Do you have a higher up? Do you have anything else?
No, I'm the owner of the company.
Okay, well, that was very rude how she definitely
It
talked
literally
to me.
says, do not pet on every
You
single
should
dog's
have
vest.
a sign, number one.
There
Number
is
two,
like 4 signs.
You should say...
There are 4
She
signs on
should
my
not
leash
say
alone.
No. She should say, sorry,
The
these dogs
answer
are
is no.
The dogs are in training. Sorry. That could have been nicer. She could have approached it
You
nicer.
asked the question, can I pet the dog? And she said no.
She should have said that they were in training.
You can walk.
So someone at this store, there's like service dogs, or emotional support dogs being trained right now to like be in public. And she's like, can I pet the dog? And they told her no, like, no, and you can't. And I guess she's like flipping out because that wasn't respectful or something. Like she's entitled to respect. That's crazy.
I
don't know you anything.
Bye.
I didn't ask you. I did not ask you.
You came over. To pet the dog.
You are recording without my consent.
Absolutely.
You are absolutely...
It's legal.
It is not legal.
It is.
It's illegal. And
Okay, call the cops.
I
Call
will
the cops.
call my lawyer right now.
Because it's illegal to harass service dogs.
It's a misdemeanor to harass and interact with service dogs.
Oh, it's a misdemeanor to harass service dogs. That I didn't know, but it's a good rule. They're important. They're very important.
And you can stop recording. Thank you very much. Hello. Have a good night. It's illegal.
Y'all are way too young to have children, so I know you bitches are dating people who don't know how to pull out, or you're just not smart.
To record without somebody's permission. Okay? More respect.
You're literally 22 and you have a child. Get your shit together, you weird fuck. You literally are young enough where you have one of those tiny backpacks and you're holding your child. Like literally, wow, I keep saying literally, but you are in no place to tell anybody anything about anything. Because your life is obviously not together at all whatsoever. If you have a kid and you're like 21 or 22, what the fuck? So stupid. Both of them too. So both of them don't know how to practice safe sex. That's funny. They also don't know the laws either. You can't harass a service dog.
Name? No, what the is your name?
This not the problems you want. Go home. You cannot record.
Really?
Need you to move.
Don't touch me.
Listen.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, she needs not
That's what she does. She streams.
But she can't stream people that don't want to be streamed. That's illegal.
No, it's not.
It's also illegal to push girls.
So she's a streamer, an IRL streamer. Something that I've always been afraid to do, because like if you stream IRL and someone's like, "Oh, I know that place," I could just pull up. Like that's not safe. I mean, if you're like going to like Chuck E. Cheese, then is it that bad? I guess not. But like, I don't know. But like, this is like, this dude doesn't want to be shown on camera.
Oh, down, right?
That was she's telling her to leave the property. She can't come up here and disrespect our cousin.
Yeah, if there's no recording of the property, then there's no recording of the property. That's too bad for you. Like, it's too bad for you and your stream. You gotta go somewhere else where they will let you do that. Because people don't feel comfortable there.
What's illegal?
Are they drunk?
Well, I wasn't there for that. I'm just trying to. There's other ways. There's other ways to communicate.
She tried to throw the bottle at you.
But there's actually ways to.
Yeah, I'll throw another bottle. Yeah,
You're streaming yourself being belligerent. Like, wow.
you got your mouth in front of anybody. Doing it that bad. You don't want to find another bad bitch.
Oh my god. She's wasted. Oh, she's turning around. She's turning around.
Come on. Throw another mother. You can't. I'm gonna beat your mother.
Jesus.
Yo, guess what? I didn't even throw it at your head.
Throw another mother. I'm not playing with you.
I'm gonna throw
God.
another one in there. Promise?
If you hit somebody with.
Oh my god, she's throwing her cans and bottles. She's wasted. Oh my, I don't think I've seen people pretty fucked up. But this is a level. This is a new level of fucked up. I guess she got beat up.
I don't give a. Well, you know what? That's a goal. I don't give a.
You threw multiple bottles at them. Stop fucking crying, you dumb bitch. You deserve to die anyways. Yeah, good. She okay. She okay. She wasn't crying before when she fucking threw all those bottles.
She's not okay. assault. Security guard.
What she was doing was assault. What she was doing was assault.
Your face is bleeding goo, and they don't believe it. Look at that. Look at all the
I wanna go home. I'm so glad they caught this on, like, this is a stream. Because this is insane. Like, how could you be this stupid? I hope she got banned from Twitch.
Call the cops. Her nose is busted. Come here. Come here. She has a bleeding face. She has a bleeding face because of that woman.
Good. Good. She threw bottles at them. She threw bottles at them. She deserved it. She literally deserves the worse than that. She deserves worse than that because it was obviously also racially motivated because she's a entitled white bitch going into a black neighborhood and a black bar and like trying to cause trouble, and she got her ass kicked. She got her ass kicked. You deserve a fucking concussion, bitch. I'm sorry. You deserve whatever is coming to you. I hope you get CTE. Stop fucking crying too. Oh my god. You did this.
Oh shit, no, because that is complete assault right there.
What a dumb bitch. Oh my god, that last one was so funny. Let me see what the comments say. Are there comments? Let me see. Woman, she's bleeding. Are you insane, bouncer? She okay? She's laughing till she got her ass beat. Exactly. Huh. Oh yeah, she did pause her screams to gauge their effectiveness. What a freak. What an absolute freak. Alright, anyways. We gotta go through a relationship advice. We're gonna see who we can help. Oh my god, I'm still so mad at that girl. Like, she so deserved that. She absolutely deserved that. Like, get fucking wrecked, bitch. Oh my god, this is hilarious. This can't be real, is this? From username Chloe, look at this. Oh, Chloe, you're fucked. My male 27 partner, female 27, talks about our relationship on her podcast, and I hate it. Dude, you gotta just, if you break up with her, then she's gonna talk about it. So my partner and I have been going out for about 7 years. She started a podcast with one of her friends during the pandemic. It was slow at first, but they've built up a healthy audience, and I couldn't be happier for her success. Her podcast is mainly an advice/guru type podcast, where people tweet her problems and she offers advice, like an agony aunt. The problem is she keeps using our relationship as an example, both good and bad. A few weeks ago, they were discussing support in relationships, and she used 2 examples. One of when I tried to support her when her family pet died, but ultimately she felt I wasn't supportive enough. Oh, wow. And another time when she was supporting me when I got fired due to a health problem. I'm frustrated that she can frame herself as the hero and me as the villain without me getting a say in the matter. For what it's worth, I honestly don't think she supported me that well. Sure, she paid for my expenses, but she wasn't very emotionally supportive, which is what I needed at the time. It's made worse by the fact that I know some friends of ours listen to the podcast, and I don't want our dirty laundry aired for all to see. I just want some privacy. But when I've brought it up in the past, she says that the relatability is what makes it successful, and that I'm just jealous because my podcast about internet mysteries hasn't really had much success, even though it's been going for longer. Here's somebody in the comments says, I'd anonymously write the podcast for advice, but reverse the genders. My boyfriend has a hobby in which he shares personal information about our relationship in public. This brings him a small amount of recognition and money. For several reasons, including the fact that he's sometimes unfair in his portrayals, I have asked him to stop. but he says it's necessary to the hobby and calls me jealous of his minor success. What should I do? That'd be awesome. So all she only cares, she cares more about her podcast doing well than you guys' relationship doing well. And she's like framing it as you're just jealous of my success, and then insults you for not having as successful of a podcast. Why are you with this person? I know you've been with them for 7 years, but the fact that she is just doing you so wrong like this, if you've communicated with her that you don't want your dirty laundry shared, and you're not consenting to that, you need to have a sit down and have a real conversation about how it hurts you that she completely airs out your relationship like that on her show. It makes you out to be a bad guy. That's not fair to you. You need to make that clear. It's not fair that you get to portray me in such a fucking way. Do you want me to start a podcast where I just complain about how shitty you are? That's what I would say. Just like that. Don't be too nice. Don't be too nice about it. Because it seems like you were too nice at first. And she was like, oh, you're just jealous. No, bitch, stop airing our shit out. Stop airing our fucking shit out or I'm leaving. And I'm going to start a podcast about all your annoying fucking egg farts or whatever. Just start a podcast about like every time she farts. Or like gross things about her that she wouldn't want aired out, you know? Sometimes she goes like 3 weeks without brushing her teeth. You know, it's just like gross. Or she shat on the floor the other day. Like make shit up. Just make her out to be like a freak that you have to put up with. And then people will look at you and be like, oh wow, like wow, you got to go through a lot. I can't believe you're such a fighter for putting up with all that. I want to know what podcast this is. So she says I'm just jealous because my podcast about internet mysteries hasn't really had much success, even though it's been going on for longer. This is a red flag. Your podcast is not relevant to your concerns about her sharing intimate details of your relationship. This is straight up manipulation from her. That is well put. That is very well put. Somebody else says you should dump her. That would give her a great topic to talk about. She kind of cares more about clout than you. Kind of looks like a dead-end relationship, sadly. I'm betting if you leave her, she'll be trash-talking you for maximum relatability. Damn, so you're kind of fucked if you leave. Or you can leave and say it's because of her podcast. And then what is she going to do? Then it's like, what advice can she fucking give? Her relationship failed because of her podcast where she gives relationship advice. So does any of her advice really work? I'm going to find out who this Chloe is. If anybody on my listener base knows of like a relationship advice or an advice guru podcast hosted by somebody named Chloe, I would really appreciate the detective work. I'm going to try to look as well. But we as the shorties need to come together. I haven't used that word in a while, but the people who listen to this show are the shorties. We're the shorties. We do this together. Let's look up this Chloe podcaster, find out this show, because I want to fucking make fun of it so bad. Oh my God. And help this dude out. Because this is not okay. This is not okay. And if I can intervene somehow and humiliate the shit out of her, dude, I totally will. Because that call her daddy copycat bullshit, no, you can't. You can't. It's been done. It's being done better, most likely. And that's that. So one more thing before we go is we're going to do the Herman Cain Freedom Award. We're going to see what we got here. What is this? Is this, oh, that's a tweet. Let me see. Ron DeSantis struggles to breathe, gasps for air. Oh God. So there's a Per Frog News Network COVID hoax far-right radio host Doug Kuzma has died. Okay, wow. After 10 days in the hospital, former nominee Alabama father accepts his Herman Cain Award. He let his love for Trump and hate for the left make health decisions for him that cost him his life. OP in comments. 7 things you don't mess with. My faith, my family, my president, my flag, my guns, my country, and my liberty. Say true if you agree. There's a picture of Trump pledging. And then, what do you think? Supreme Leader Kamala. Kamala admits she's a communist. They photoshopped Kamala's face onto that bald communist dude. Not Lenin, the Asian bald communist dude. Is that Mao? They want us to believe these vaccines are safe. How many more mistakes have not been found? That's after the J&J vaccines that were thrown away because there was an ingredient problem. But hey, they checked that. They checked that out. They fixed it. They threw away the ones that they found. And we moved on. Trump just declared war, and his target should be absolutely terrified. Oh, so he's just a Trump poster. Something about Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. There isn't a mask big enough to protect us from everything going on in the world today. We need to suit up with the whole armor of God. Somebody say amen. Oh yeah, that armor of God. And then somebody he knows posted, if everyone could please say a prayer for my coworker blank and his family. He's in the ICU with COVID. He's a great man, always positive. Oh yeah, positive. Oh, very positive indeed. COVID positive. Sadly, some people are missing a family member this Christmas due to sickness. And then a soldier of Christ called to bigger works than he could finish here. You will be so missed, Pawpaw. Oh, see, he was a grandpa, and he done did himself in. He done did himself in. R.I.P., dude. R.I.P. That's what happens when you don't believe that COVID is a real fucking problem. So, was that all that I had on the agenda? Yeah. That's what I have on the agenda. Okay. So guys, this has been fun. This has been really fun. I appreciate every single one of you. And I mean that wholeheartedly. And this is going to do it for this episode of the Short News Podcast. My name is Alex Mador. You can find the social media and the podcast notes of this show if you want to follow me there. I will be around. I'll be streaming today, so check that out. I'll be streaming every day. I love you very much. Peace.
It's really that time of year, and your team might finally do it. Or if you're a Rams fan, you might just want to book the trip now. This year, Super Bowl 56 is in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium, February 13th. You can scour resellers to buy an overpriced ticket closer to the day, or you can lock in the Super Bowl experience of a lifetime now with our friends at On Location. True 50-yard line seats, only available with On Location. An invite to celebrate on the field with the champs. On Location, yes, you want to craft a perfect confetti angel like I did? Go to the game with On Location, and it's not just about gameplay. From dinner with NFL legend Marcus Allen to pre-game parties featuring acoustic sets for Wyclef, the official hospitality partner of the NFL is offering the most exclusive ticket packages available. Want to know how? Visit onlocationexp.com/SB56 or search Super Bowl On Location. That's right. Search Super Bowl On Location. Make the trip of a lifetime. It's your shot. Take it.